I just realised my pants make a lot of noise.
That's okay.
I'm wearing like pleather pants.
Can we mic her pants, please? Do you have a lapel?
4 weeks in, and guess what? The podcast is flying. The industry is starting to pay attention, so it came as no surprise when Channel 10 called me asking if Mel Tracina could come in and talk about the new season of Big Brother. Opportunities like this don't come around every day, so I cleared my schedule, got a new studio, and binged watched Big Brother up late on YouTube in preparation. Also, at the end of this conversation, there's 2 whole minutes where neither Mel or I could pronounce the word dilapidated. Enjoy.
How was your morning?
It's been pretty...
Oh, someone's knocked on the door. Is this for
Who
you?
is it? I don't know.
Tess, get
Is
the
it a
door, get the door,
Is
get
it
the
by
door.
Amazon delivery?
What'd you order? Oh, sorry. Sorry.
What was
It
it?
would be a great bit if I had someone coming in the door.
I'm worried about my legs because I am waiting for such a girl problem, but a big wax before I go to Queensland. And so I'm
That
trying
is-
to like cover all my legs. It's all black. Yeah.
What
okay,
day?
great.
What day do you go to Queensland?
Sunday. I leave on Sunday.
So what day do you get the wax?
Saturday.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
that like you tan Thursdays? Is that the tanning rule?
Oh, it depends. Yeah, if you're tanning for the weekend, then Thursday is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you wax. So you go to Queensland on Sunday.
Yeah.
So what have you been doing today? Press. Is that what? I
Yes.
guess that's why you're here.
Yeah.
And is it
Press.
hectic?
It has been. Yeah, it's been really busy, just juggling it all.
What sort of questions is everyone asking you? So I can either copy or avoid
Or
those.
avoid. I mean, it's all about Big Brother and what I'm
What?
excited about.
You're hosting Big
Stop
Brother.
it.
I thought we were talking about the cheap seats. Yeah, so it's all about Big Brother.
Yes.
And people asking you what memories about Big Brother?
Yeah. My favorite parts from previous seasons, how I'm feeling about hosting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's going to make this season so iconic.
Did you watch the show? It would be awesome if you had never, ever watched the show.
Oh my gosh, like Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
Do you know about Mickey Rourke when he went into the Celebrity Big Brother in the UK?
Didn't he get what did he do to Jojo Siwa?
Okay. Yeah, Jojo Siwa.
He was like mean to Jojo Siwa.
Yes, he was. He basically said that he wanted to nominate. I don't want to say his words, but
Okay, you don't have to say
he
that.
was,
Or you could say them and we'll just beep.
well, he was just because of her sexuality.
Yes.
He named her based off her sexuality.
That's right. I do remember this. I think, yes, it was a big news story at the time.
Yes,
Yep.
and then Chris, who's now dating Jojo, pulled up Mickey Rourke and was like, "You can't say that. Like that's
Yeah.
not on." And it was a learning curve for Mickey, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't know that hurt her," and he felt really bad about it.
And he learned from it?
And he learned from it.
See, this is what's supposed to happen, isn't it?
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
it's that,
some like growth.
exactly, because Mickey Rourke, I mean, there was a few things he did that was quite questionable.
Yeah.
But he didn't know what Big Brother was. So he was sitting in the lounge room when the housemates have just entered, and he goes,
Yeah.
"Oh, so do they turn off the cameras now?" And the guys are like,
They're like, "What do you
"Have
think the show is?"
Yeah, have you ever seen this show?
Wait, so he had never heard of the show?
I don't know if he'd never heard of it, but he didn't understand it. He didn't know that you're filmed 24/7.
Yeah. It was like the OG at doing that. It kind of
Yes.
like started that whole, because my girlfriend, she works in TV, but she's not talent like you. So you would never have seen her around.
But did you say she worked on Love Island?
Yeah, she worked on Love Island. I've talked to you about this,
you
haven't
told
I?
Me because I was like, my respect for you has just gone through the roof. I
Yeah,
love
she will tell me
Love
like
Island.
things that they would go watch them sleep. So like when they go like when they're so they would do it, they would edit all day. She would work overnight because they
Yeah.
would edit all day. This is when it was shot live. I don't think they shoot it live anymore. Anyway,
No, not the Australian one because it's in the European summer and they're in Mallorca. And now we're heading into summer, but Europe's coming out of summer. So I think they do it.
that's amazing that your like knowledge of the seasons is
Yeah, I
purely
know.
based on like reality
I
TV.
know, because yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, we're in Love Island season,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah,
pre-recorded.
yeah.
Yeah, so they would have already done their season and now it's playing out.
Gotcha. Yeah. So when she did it, she would there be like in the studio or in the control room, like near the villa.
Yeah.
And then when they were bored working these night shifts, they would go like to have a little break. They would go and watch them sleep and like listen to them. Sometimes I'd wake up and talk. And I was like, why are the cameras still going? But I guess that's part of the deal. It's just like you got to do it in case something happens.
100%. It's in case something happens that will feed the narrative of a relationship or a
Yeah.
friendship, but also for safety, just to make sure the housemates are okay. Well, sorry, in this case, the Islanders. The Islanders are okay.
Yes. This is the thing, right? Because for I guess for two reasons, right? Obviously, you want everyone to have a good time.
Yes.
But also, you don't want, as if you're putting on a thing, you don't want something bad to happen and then you've filmed the bad thing.
Yes, 100%.
So safety is paramount.
Yes.
Um,
and you know, in Love Island,
Yeah.
that they've got the consent buttons.
I've heard about the consent button.
Yeah, which I thought was so interesting.
Yeah, so you have to, if you want to sleep in a bed, no, if you want to kiss or something,
I don't know what
or do more. They
I
do
think-
more.
Yeah, I think it might be the do more. If you want to do more,
You have to hit the button.
You have to hit the button.
I need one of those in my life. Because you know when you're not into it sometimes, but you're like, I'll be a good partner. I hit the button and then
You're like, yes, I'm in.
I'm in. Let's go. It'll be
That
good.
would
the
be
button.
so hot. I think that would work.
You think it would be hot?
Yeah. Yeah.
My girlfriend's overseas at the moment. When she gets back there's going to be two
Two
big
consent
fucking
buttons.
buttons on either side of the bed. Like, you know what this is, sweetie?
You should have another one that's I have a headache.
I have a headache. Sorry, I've just got a lot on from work. There's like 7 buttons
Seven
just all
different
through the
buttons.
bed.
Do the dishes first.
Yeah. Sorry, I had an intense call with my mum, so we're done for 3 weeks. We can't do it. So it's live, and you go up soon. And have you done any prep? Like, because what is the prep? It's like live. Do you know who's going in?
Yeah, I've seen who the housemates are.
Okay.
So I've watched audition tapes and found out more about the housemates. So
Okay.
that's kind of been the prep. A lot of the prep is hypothesizing.
What
where you
could
kind of-
happen?
Yeah, like who do you think's going to be friends? Who do you think's
Yeah.
going to, ruffle some feathers? But you never know until they're actually in the house interacting.
Well, it's so weird because I always think, like, do you ever have when you have friends that become friends that are both your friends, and then they meet and then they
Yes.
start becoming their own separate friends
yeah,
to you.
and then they leave you out.
They leave you
and-
out,
yeah.
and it's brutal, and
Yeah.
you're like, "Oh, what
There's
are
a
you up
whole
to?"
other chat.
Yeah. But part of you is a little bit happy because you're like, "Whoa, I facilitated that."
100%.
It's like when you're having a party and then you see and you're like stressed because it's a party, and you look around and
Yes.
there's like people hanging out, and you're like, "Oh, they're getting along." But that's what Big Brother is. So, I guess are you nervous that it of what could happen, and then you have to because you're like the mum essentially.
Yeah, I don't want to bring the mum energy. I want to go more as like maybe like the biggest
stepmom.
sister.
Oh, okay.
stepmom.
Sorry, drunk stepmom.
We know what sites Sam's been watching.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've got stand up about it.
That's so. Oh, is this water?
Yeah.
Sorry, oh
You're
my
welcome
gosh.
to have as much of it as you want.
just
We
like-
can't do anything else though. The other day, someone asked for a cup of tea, and I was like, unfortunately, that's beyond our capabilities
I
here.
know. I was gonna bring in a kebab to eat during this, but
Oh, Tony ate the kebab. What did you think of that? Because I was like annoyed
I
at the start, but then I was like, there was something quite comforting.
About
Especially,
him
we were
just-
talking like about racism.
yeah, as he's eating a kebab.
He's eating the kebab, which was kind of cool.
Do you know all I was thinking of
Yeah.
was that smell of the kebab and you having to sit opposite Tony while he's eating a kebab.
Yeah.
And you either would be wanting a kebab because of the smell or thinking it smells in here.
It didn't smell that much. I think
okay.
I was so enraged with disrespect that he had come on and ordered a kebab,
ordered a
that
kebab.
like my other senses had stopped working. But I do think, like, in hindsight, I really liked the kebab.
Yeah.
I thought it was a fun thing, and he did give me some chips. And yeah, like, I think whatever made him comfortable, and to the point now where I'm like, should I ask if people want
a
food?
kebab.
Well, and I don't know if it has to be a kebab.
Yeah, okay.
Like, what if I got you like a little sushi tasting plate?
I would eat that.
You would love that.
Yeah, I think I would eat most things.
Really? If I put it in front of you?
100%. I had a sandwich before I came. I was like, I'll be better than Tony.
You
and I
before
will
you
eat
ate.
before I come here.
Yeah. Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you. But you're
Also,
a
'cause I
professional.
didn't have any to offer you.
Yeah. We should have just eaten in the car before we came in.
Yeah.
So, Big Brother, it starts on the Sunday. You've done some prep. You kind of know who is going to be on there. Is
Yeah.
there any are you trying not to speculate how it's all going to play out because you don't want to like preempt it? It's almost like you got to take it as it just comes.
100%. Yeah, you don't want to preempt anything and you don't want to... I don't think you can plan because it'll all be dictated by the housemates because you just don't know how they're going to react when they have all their comforts taken away from them and their family and friends and they're living with strangers.
Yeah.
There's that element of like excitement because they want to be part of it. But no one realizes how it's going to impact you until you're in that moment, right?
Yeah, totally. And what I love about reality TV is that everyone goes crazy. And they
Yeah.
go crazy because not because it's like torture, but it's just because you're in a weird world, and it becomes your world becomes very small. And so it's like you might be like, I didn't like that sandwich you made me, and like that's whatever. You'd be like, okay, cool, but that's everything. That's your
Yes.
whole day, and you're just dealing with that.
But do you think that that's refreshing? Like in a world where we're so connected
Yeah.
and we know everything about, like we could know most things about the world anytime we want. Is it nice to have that all shut into one, like
I think
this
so.
is my world right now?
I think it is. And this is how bad, how hard it is to get off the grid. I've been watching like Love Island before and been like, God, that would be a good 2 months. No phone.
Yeah.
You know,
on a
like that's
holiday.
it's like rehab. It's like detoxing. Yes, I'd have to get into some fights and date 7 different people for 2 months.
Make out a couple of times.
Yeah, totally. But think about my screen time numbers. They would go down.
You would feel elite.
Yeah, you would feel elite. And maybe that's what you should bring that up, I think, to the contestants.
Yeah.
If they're ever snarky, just be like, just remember what we're giving you here, guys.
We're giving you a free detox.
A free detox entirely. How are you going to play it hosting? Because this is like, and like I know TV and the media landscape has changed, but to me this is like, because Big Brother is so big to me. I feel like, I don't know what you were like as a teen growing up, but it's like this was everything. When Big Brother first came out, I was like, what even is reality? They're going to film people. And it was like Gretel Colleen was like the biggest star in the world. And then these people, it's not like now where it's like, maybe it's like 1 in 20 reality TV people, besides being influencers, go on to be genuinely famous. It was like everyone was just famous that came out of Big Brother immediately. So to me, I'm like, hosting Big Brother is as big as it gets in showbiz in Australia.
Oh, wow. That's huge.
Yeah. Bring the wax forward. We need to get on this ASAP.
It's a big statement.
But don't you? I mean, I'm not trying to freak you out. It's more like I'm congratulating you
Okay, thank
for
you.
doing
Thank
it. I'm not trying to psych you out. I just think it's like such an amazing job, and you're going to be fantastic at it. I can already tell.
Okay, I hope so. I mean, that's the plan.
That's the plan,
is
of
to
course.
be. But you're sorry. I know. Listen, I'm sorry. Just
No,
you
check your
told me
phone.
that I'm allowed to keep my phone on me. But
You can do
people
whatever
are
you
annoying
want.
me, and I'm going to flight mode.
No, don't fly
No, I
mode.
did.
Give them
I
a call.
did. I don't know because I want to answer, and yeah, it's not fun stuff.
Oh, is it
It's just like.
bad stuff?
No, it's just like, hey, here's another meeting you have. So, like
Oh,
that type of stuff. Anyway.
It's from Tess. She's just
right
Tess,
here.
the wonderful Channel 10 PR person who I know well. She's like, wrap it up. We've got to go to another meeting. Wrap it up. You just spoke badly about meetings.
No, I love meetings. They're so good.
Yeah, they're great.
Okay, so we're talking about when the
We were talking about I think the significance of Big Brother due to its legacy I feel like you're a TV nerd as well, like any kind of media nerd, like radio, TV.
Yeah.
Like I am as well. I was a big TV person growing up, and Big
Yeah.
Brother is kind of, in Australia to me, at the upper echelon. So you getting the call up to come and host it, how did that feel?
Oh, huge. It's huge. And because I remember as well, and when you said radio nerd and TV nerd.
I didn't mean to say it.
No,
I feel like
no,
I was trying to
no.
be, that was me trying to be like, I never give compliments to people. And I was like, I'm going to say some lovely stuff right now. And you're like looking like I've just offended your family.
By calling me a nerd. I'm one of those people who's like, I'm actually, like, I'm not a nerd about radio and TV, but then I froth over it in such a nerdy way.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm in denial of it, but you're right. I'm very
So what do you
much
mean?
that.
What do you mean you're not a nerd? In the fact that it's not like radio people will be like, get this is the greatest Australian radio show of all. You're not like that, but it's like the art of it, the craft.
Yes, yeah,
Gotcha.
and like the equipment and a studio, like those things, I nerd out over it. Like I would just be like, what does this button do, and how do you do this? And in my head, I don't think that I'm a nerd, but then I get really excited over that stuff.
Do you
So
press
I'm in
the buttons
denial.
on the
Yes.
radio? You
Yeah,
do press
I
the buttons?
Yeah, I can't not. I find it odd to not press the buttons.
What do they all do?
It's a good question. It's like a keyboard. Some of those buttons you don't need, and they're
'Cause
just there.
You go into radio studios, there's so many buttons,
There's
and I'm
so
like, well, just
many.
turn the microphones on.
I know.
I guess some play little stings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. Yes, and
It's like,
some
ding.
control like the TV, so I can watch TV while
That's
I'm
so
on
important.
air. That's really
That's so
cool.
important.
My two loves.
You get to do both.
And then you can monitor. So we can monitor stations in other markets. So I can listen to Nova
What?
in Brisbane or Nova in Sydney as
Really?
it's happening. Yeah.
While you're on air.
While I'm on air, and
Just seeing
I
what
can-
they're doing.
Yeah, I mean it's Yeah, exactly right. So I can listen to what they're up to on the program.
They just did a terrific phone-in about when have you ever had sex in a car? And then,
Yes.
I'm going to do that now. I'm going to copy that idea.
Basically.
Yeah.
So and there's a lot of fun buttons in there, but then it's all become really new age, and you can control lighting. And
Because they want the video.
Yeah, they want the video element. So there's cameras. Like everything is beamed 24/7, which I'm not used to.
Well, it's going to prepare you for what you're about to do for the next 6 weeks.
I know, but in radio, I'm so used to just being in a studio and on my own. But now everything's like we've moved studios and it's all upgraded and there's cameras everywhere. And I'll be in the studio eating, and my colleague in Sydney has got a live feed of me eating, and I've got no idea.
That sucks.
Yeah, it really sucks.
Yeah, but like I used to watch, and I never thought about this doing project as well. It's like when you do like a loose rehearsal, and like for cheap seats as well, like it's not really rehearsal. You're kind of just sitting there running through what's going on in the show. That's like beamed everywhere in the office.
I know.
So it's like...
And you got a mic pack on.
And I'm gossiping about God knows who up there, like ranting about the lift breaking down or whatever at the Como at Channel 10. And just everyone's seeing
Everyone's hearing it.
Yeah, it's the new age, right? You've just got to be like aware.
You've got to be so careful because it's easy to fall into. And I love singing. So I will always like sing into the mic. And I feel sorry for whoever's on.
What's so off air? You're just singing. Oh, singing along to the songs on the radio.
Yeah, I sing everywhere. I sing on the cheap seats. I sing the theme song when I enter the studio.
That's awesome.
And then it's my own little theme song. Like I'm
you
a
wrote the theme song. I was because I said like I knew what the theme song to the cheap seats was. I was like, oh, it's a classic. It's like it's like the Succession intro, and you've just written it yourself.
No. It's actually the cheap seats theme
How does it go?
What? That's
the theme song?
Yeah.
I've never heard that before in my life. Oh, and it just starts.
Yeah.
Is that a theme song or is that like a sting?
No, I would say that's a theme song because a sting would be quicker.
It'd be like da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, or like the Netflix, like
I love that one.
That to me is a sting.
I like the one. Have you got KO? Are you a sports person?
Nah.
Yeah.
What's the KO one?
KO is like the sound of, in like boxing, they hit the bell,
bing.
the bing bing.
Yeah.
And so when I hear the bing bing, I'm like, what do we got? What are we watching? My girlfriend, it's like PTSD for her. She's like, oh, we've lost Sam for a few hours when she hears it ding ding. But the stings are great. That Netflix one is awesome.
Stings are really good, but I love TV theme songs as well. Like just.
What's your favorite?
Well, I was going to say because your girlfriend works on Love Island.
Yeah.
I love the Love Island one.
Oh, it's so good.
And I love the OG Big Brother theme song, which I'm so excited.
What was that?
That's okay.
Yeah, I do remember it actually. Yes. Yeah. Is that coming back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes? Yeah, I think it is. They've been using it.
If not, you could just do it like that.
I was thinking about it. I'm waiting for them to release it on Spotify.
Yeah,
so that I could just.
I like the music. What about like when they use actual songs? Do you like that, or do you like when they like compose a song? Because like MASH. Do you know so the song "Suicide Is Painless."
Is that from that? The
This is the best podcast of all time, by the way.
Just doing TV
That's a song called "Suicide Is Painless." Quite a horrifically. It's like a brutal song, like the context, but it's like MASH made it famous. But you can't now hear that song without hearing.
That's kind of like Malcolm in the Middle, Friends. They all have theme songs that are songs, and you can't listen to or Fresh Prince.
Yeah. And now when I hear that Cheap Seats song, I will only be able to hear
me.
I'll hear you and I'll just think of the Cheap Seats. That's all I'll think about.
I'll just send you a voice note every now and then.
Oh, please
That'll be one of your buttons. I'm ready for love. And then it's me going.
Look, the way I can't think of something that would annoy my partner more than when we're like, all right, let's have sex. I hit the button and then you're going, da-na-na-na-na-na.
I could do the Love Island one.
That would be good.
Yeah,
no, that would be
better.
because we both like Love Island. So I think that would really get us in the mood. Probably. Did you have to audition for Big Brother?
Yes.
Can you talk about the audition? What does the audition look like? Because did you have to say, in my head, this is what it is. You walk into a room and there's a camera and then they're like, hey, Mel, thanks for coming in today. Really excited. Can you show us what you've got? And then you say, it's time to go. And they say, thanks for coming in.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
I do it a few different ways.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
Oh, you're going to be so good. It's time to go. back to the couch because you're staying. They're like, whoa, she's so versatile.
She's so, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, was there like some kind of, was it nerve-wracking doing the audition? Because I've done very few auditions in my life for anything.
Okay, so how have you found an audition process?
Terrifying because they're like quite stale. You know, when you do
Yes.
the actual thing, there's like an excitement process. And so you might be nervous for something, but there's this sense of like, hey, we're making something. Whereas like an audition is just awful. It's like stale. People are like judging.
100%. And you have someone that's reading a script for you to react off and they're giving you nothing.
Yeah,
And that's hard as well.
absolutely. It's hard.
I genuinely enjoyed it
Yeah.
because I went in thinking, I'm not going to get it. Let's just have some fun.
Oh, you didn't think you would?
Nah, no
Because
way.
when I heard the announcement, I was like, oh, that makes total sense. That was like, I was like, it wasn't like left. Like, I mean, Big Brother coming back, I didn't know that was going to happen. But then when I heard you, I was like, oh, that's a perfect little match.
Oh, thank you.
So you didn't think you were a shot?
Nah, no.
Are you just saying that to be humble? This is what people say.
No, legitimately, because I remember people asking me, like, well, I was getting my hair and makeup done for it, and they're like, are you nervous? It's like, oh, no, should I be? Like, I was feeling nervous that I wasn't nervous.
That's a great level of nervousness.
I was just like, I'm going to go and have fun and enjoy the experience, and that's it.
Yeah, okay.
So it was when it actually came through, then the nerves kicked in. I was like, oh, okay.
When you
like,
got
this is-
it, now you're
this
like,
is-
I've got to do this.
This is going to happen now. Now I'm feeling the nerves. But before that, I was just like, this is fun. I'm in a studio out of hours with some camera guys.
Yeah. Was it secret, the
Yeah,
audition?
I think it was pretty secret.
Because I remember when I did the project audition, it was secret. It was like middle of the night type stuff.
Yeah.
And they ferried me in and they were like, don't tell anyone. And then immediately I saw my friend who was also auditioning for the show. And I was like, I feel like their cover is blown straight away.
Because you know what they're there for. and you know
Yeah,
what you're there
like
for.
neither of us were going to be like, this is crazy that you're in this hotel at 10 p.m. just sitting in a room.
Oh, it's such a. This one was it was just a whole bunch of scripts because it wasn't announced that it was Big Brother, so it was just a whole bunch of different scripts that I was reading.
You didn't know it was for Big Brother?
I kind of guessed that it was, but it was
It could have been a reboot, a spin-off, Little Sister or something.
Little Sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And then, I mean, that's amazing. And then, so I guess that is the problem whenever you want to do something and then you get it and then you then are like, oh no, now part of you is like, now I've got to do the thing. Where it's like, you know, when you're just living in that fantasy world of like, all you do is
Wouldn't
you just.
that be nice?
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, there's actual work. I've got to go to the Gold Coast. I've got to learn these people's names and stuff. But I feel like you're perfect for it because you're such a reality TV person.
I've had that moment where I'm so excited to watch it. I'm like, oh shit, I've got to work it. You
Yeah,
know, like,
exactly.
I've got to.
I've
I
got
can't
stuff
just
to
sit at
do.
home and watch it. I then got to go on stage and present it.
Oh, is that part of it? Are you worried that it might ruin your love of reality TV?
No. And I think because it ties into what we just spoke about earlier around being a nerd. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
I like,
Which you took a lot of offense to,
I
but
don't
now
think
you've
I
really come
did.
around,
I don't know
haven't
if
you?
I did. I think I was like, was I offended?
You looked at me like I had said something horrible about your
Okay.
broader family. The Tracinas do not stand for that, Sam. I'll let you know. We are not nerds. We are
not-
jocks.
I think because I am a nerd about TV and radio, I'm really excited by the logistics of the show.
Oh.
Does that make sense? Like, I love the idea of like crew and who does what,
Yeah, no,
and
no,
where
no.
the cameras are,
I think
and
that's
what
cool.
it's feeding, and how you cut it together, and like all that's the structure. All those things really excite me. I'm excited to really be in that world.
You know what I love about TV? The call sheet. That's what
Yeah, the call
really
sheets.
gets me
Do
going.
you read the call sheet?
I should read the call sheets. But like, I think I know what you mean. Because, you know, with TV, often the thing that I find that most people ask that are not in TV, they're like, how does it all work? People actually are fascinated on the back end
Of how
by
TV
it all.
works.
Yeah.
I work in TV and I still get excited by TV. I will walk into a studio and still be excited by a different layout, by cameras, by audience. Like those things still get me really excited. I remember sitting in the audience for Thank God You're Here, and because they did it at the showgrounds.
Yeah, it was so
And
big that
it's
studio
huge.
because
And
they
I
had the
walked
two
in and I was
stages.
like,
Yeah.
oh, wow. Oh, that's the camera. Whoa. Like I've seen these things before, but it was the rigging of the camera that got me excited.
Really?
And
Yeah,
then
nice.
watching the stagehands change props during ad breaks.
They
Like,
would love the shout out, by the way, the stagehands. They're never getting the love.
I know, never get the love.
You're cheering for them.
Yeah, and
Like,
I'm like, you do that. There was a scene where I think Hamish was in a puddle, and then he had to come back out on stage. So he was in the showgrounds in a puddle, and then came back on stage, and he's soaking wet and he's dripping water all over the floor, and it's this great moment. Everyone's laughing, we're clapping. They cut, and then there's this poor stagehand who's coming out with a cloth and mopping it all up, and I was just like watching them. I'm like, you go, like you're nailing your job. Like you just have eyes everywhere, and your OH&S is on, and you're caring about the people, and I love it. I love how it's just such a well-oiled machine. But I'm not a nerd, so don't.
I know. People used to like. They used to like cocaine, the orgies associated with showbiz. You're just like, man, that stagehands OH&S game was tight, like so tight. I've never seen anything like it.
I've never seen anything.
That guy, the way he worked that
frothing it.
mop, and also ticked off his checklist, like what?
Whoa, it was so cool. And they were drilling It was just
They were drilling?
They were drilling.
What?
Not a Love Island drilling, not a consent button drilling.
No consent button. Like they'd been to
the block
Bunnings,
drilling.
and gotten a drill.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah. I love all that stuff. So I'm excited for Big Brother I want to be around that house as much as I can without it being weird.
Yeah, well, you're going to be there so much. But your life has kind of now had to stop to do this.
Yeah, it's a good
So
point.
it's like you just have to go. I know they're living in the thing, but you're essentially doing the same thing.
I was going to say, it's basically that, where I'm kind of
Except you can go to a cafe, I guess, in the morning and have a coffee.
100%.
But besides that, you're doing the same thing.
Yeah, I want to kind of shut off from responsibilities.
Yeah, but you can't get evicted.
No.
Unless that's a brutal-
Unless the audience decides. There's always that option.
A brutal
Could you
twist.
imagine that moment where I open the envelope and it's time to go,
Me? What? Guys,
You guys have voted
I think
me?
we should have handled this in an appropriate back channel. I don't know if doing this publicly is the correct
Sam
way.
comes out, he's like, I've got this, Mel.
Me?
Yeah.
No, God, no, I couldn't do that.
You could be my stand-in, 100%.
No, I wouldn't be. I couldn't handle the professionalism that would be required.
So how do you think you would be as the Big Brother host?
Terrible, like horrific.
Why?
I think I could do roving reporting.
Yeah,
Like you could
are good
send
at
me
that.
in to quickly talk to them. Like, because I flourish when people are like, he's so good at pretending like he doesn't know what he's doing, when the reality is I don't know what I'm doing. So
You're
like,
yes, it is pretend.
yeah. When we did I used to always pretend like I would get to host the main seat of the project, like the Waleed seat.
Oh, yeah.
And often like Waleed would not be around, like when we're kind of running through scripts and stuff. So I would fill in and play his role. And there's just so many clips floating around somewhere in that control room of me just fucking up like every name getting wrong, not being able to pronounce any word.
Names are hard. I'm Ron Burgundy when it comes to an auto cue.
Yeah.
Like if it's there, I will say it.
But you've only got how many names do you have? Like 12?
yeah.
That's easy. You can remember 12.
Yeah, I've already started learning.
This is why you're the best.
Yeah, because I'm like, I need to.
7
need to
days out, you're
know.
like, I've got to learn that. If I learn one name a day,
Yeah.
I can do it. So what are your favorite Big Brother moments from your time as a viewer?
I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot of moments. If we're sticking to like OG Aussie,
Only Channel 10. I don't know what happened on the other channel. When did it go to we don't care about the other channel.
it went to.
I don't even work for Channel 10
I
anymore.
think.
See, I don't care. It can be on
You're
any
such a
channel.
company man. It went to 7 and 9, I think.
Did it? Both?
Yeah.
So everyone's had a crack.
Yeah,
But now
I'm
it's coming
pretty sure
home.
Everyone's had a crack at it. Oh, not ABC.
Well,
Or
that's just,
SBS.
I'm waiting to ABC to get it
Could
to
you
tune
imagine?
in. It's going to be 12 74-year-old white people whinging about
And they
midsummer
own
murders.
the house they're living in.
And each like task they have is trying to like kick out a renter. They're like this. They're just not doing it. They didn't clean the kitchen properly. Let's do another check. And
You know
then
what I'm feeling this week as a task? A rate rise.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I want to offset my 5th investment property. That would pop on the ABC.
I think it
actually.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be really interesting.
The ABC could do it well. But so what's some of your favourite memories? I was talking to our producer, Harry, you met. He was talking about, do you remember Crystal and Galen?
Galen. I remember Galen.
You remember? And Crystal, she went in and her mum was in the series with her, but she didn't tell anyone her mum was in it. She was undercover. But then there was a because Big Brother Uncut. Do you remember this?
Yes.
And that was quite pivotal in the lives of a lot of teenagers growing up.
I say my 2 forms of sex education growing up was Harold the Giraffe and Big Brother Up Late.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
where I learned everything.
Harold that's insane when you tell that to people overseas.
Yeah, that
about
we had
Harold.
a giraffe.
Yeah, they're like, how did you
Also-
learn? I went into a caravan with a man I saw smoking a cigarette, and then he put a giraffe like puppet thing, what's it called? Like a head on his hand, and then was like, don't do drugs, kids. And you're like, what? Wear a condom. It's like you're a giraffe in a caravan.
Also, do you know anything about giraffes?
Well, I know they practice safe sex. I know that much.
And they don't smoke.
They don't smoke.
They can't. Their neck's too long. By the time they get it back
Oh,
up,
it's
like,
just
it's
like
gone, it's
they can't.
evaporated.
Yeah, a vape would just take so long. They'd go outside for a vape, hit it, and then 7 hours later they'd be like, oh, I think I felt it.
And they can't. How do you do it with your hooves either?
Oh, it'd be the
They would-
dexterity issues.
Yeah, they would fall.
Yeah.
They'd have to like get down and. But
It'd be too hard.
Giraffes are really interesting creatures because they.
Their OH&S is so good, giraffes. Like they're so interesting.
But they're so like anything that changes around them in their environment fascinates them and freaks them out.
Really?
Like they're kind of OCD in a way.
Really?
Yeah. So
So you would love them.
that's why I'm like, it's such a bizarre animal to have chosen. For that.
Yeah, I know. Well, do you know once I was at Western Plains Zoo in Dubbo?
Oh my gosh, I love Western Plains.
Yeah,
Zoo
how
in
good is
Dubbo.
it? It's so good. It's fun.
Yeah.
And I think we were doing like a show or something in Dubbo, and we went and we were looking at the giraffes, and a lady was giving us a tour because I was with other comedians, and there was a new male giraffe, and he was like he was young, 2 years old, not very old, and there were 12 other female giraffes, and they can't have another male giraffe in with the other females because they'll like fight. And so this young guy, his job was to have sex with all the female giraffes. And you could just see the weight of the world was on this guy, like his non-existent shoulders. But you could just see him looking like shell shocked.
He's like, "Where's my consent button?"
He needed he
More
needed 12
leaves first, more leaves.
12 consent buttons. Yeah, right.
See, I went to the Werribee Open Range Zoo recently,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it was
yeah.
all male giraffes. And I
Oh,
was
but there
like-
can't have been any females.
There
in
weren't
as
any
well.
females.
Yeah,
And I can't remember where they said the female one was.
really. Yeah,
Yeah.
she was. Yeah, protecting. She
Western
was safe.
Plains Zoo.
The zoo is kind of like the original Big Brother, really.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Because you're not wrong. Also because the animals don't know that that's not their reality.
Oh,
Isn't that weird?
it's
Like
like
they
Truman Show
don't
stuff.
know they're in a zoo.
they must
think
know
this is
something's.
their world.
They must know something's up.
Well, my best friend made a good point where she was like, she goes, I feel bad watching the gorillas and the monkeys because their intelligence is like a toddler. So
Yeah.
they probably do know that they're being watched, whereas the other animals probably don't.
Yeah, they know that because they look at you sometimes.
Yeah.
But they're like intelligence of a toddler 40 years ago. Like toddlers now are like
So
scrolling
smart.
on iPads.
I know, isn't that wild?
You know, they're like Bluey, like like the orangutans aren't doing that stuff. They're cool though. They're still cool.
I reckon if you gave them an iPad,
Yeah. Oh yeah. That within seconds
Oh,
they'd be
yeah,
like
they'd know.
just googling bananas on
they'd know
YouTube.
more than my mum on Facebook.
Yeah. So you remember Galen? What about any other ones? Do you have any other kind of core memories? I know Big Brother Up Late was so huge. We would all talk about it at school. I loved it. Is there anything else that kind of is a core value to you based on Big Brother?
A core value or core?
I mean, core value or core memory. Like I learned some stuff on Big Brother.
Yeah,
you know?
I know because it was.
was educational.
What did you learn?
I learned. What did I learn? I learned about consent. In all seriousness, because you remember the turkey slap incident?
Yeah.
Not that I was ever planning to do that.
No, but you're like.
But I
"Did you
was
not?"
like, all right, cool. There's some, conversations that
remember
need to
this.
be had. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's when we needed consent buttons.
Totally. Yeah, big time. They needed
Yeah.
it back then. But, it was years ago. We can't hold them.
I think like Free the Refugees, Merlin was a
what up?
moment because that was also one of those things where I was in school and that was huge. Like that was such a big talking point for us.
It was talking point because was it the T fell off? So it was like free refugees.
Yeah, free he refugees. That's such a good point. And I think that also sparked conversation because I think we were kind of like, what does he mean?
Totally, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And Merlin, poor bloke, I don't know what Merlin's up to, but before his time, if he does that now, he's like the next Greta, like
What a great point.
he would just be around the world. Like he's such a, like you remember briefly when Egg Boy was a big thing? Remember the guy that egged a politician? And there was like an
Yes.
18-month period where he was the hottest commodity in this country.
Yes.
Like you couldn't get away from Egg Boy. I don't know what happened to him.
What happened to Egg Boy?
Might have gone anti-vax and fell off the wagon. But I mean, it happens. You see
Also,
it happen.
eggs got
doesn't it?
expensive. I reckon that. affected
He's
him.
like, I got to shut the game down.
Yeah.
But Merlin could have been anything. You know, like now he would have a big. I don't know. He might still do it, and maybe it's I've got Merlin ignorance, and I'm not
I
following.
know
him.
what Merlin's up to.
Please Google. I know
Hang
you put it on
on,
silence.
I think I,
How long have we been going, by the way?
We've got another 15.
That's what I want to hear, Harry.
Okay.
We've got another hour 15, so just take your time.
Hang on.
Merlin, you follow Merlin? He's probably got like a Substack.
Oh, okay. So he's like head of sales.
What? No.
For like a company.
Like a big tech company.
I don't know.
Big pharma. He does health
I don't-
insurance now.
Listen, I could be wrong. Don't quote.
What?
Maybe don't quote me on that, so I don't get
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I really thought he was like.
I don't know what the company is, but I think it's head of sales for something.
Well, I mean, there's good ethical companies out there that
Yeah.
need to do sales. Channel 10's a perfect example. And like there's some other ones that need, you've got to
Yeah.
sell advertising on
100%.
things. And
Like the
wow.
ABC Big Brother.
With the
You know,
ABC
that-
Big Brother,
yeah.
no advertising, no ad breaks. You're just hosting seemingly forever. Wow. Okay. So Merlin, anyone else? Anything else springs to mind that holds a significant portion of your life?
I feel like there's so much of moments that have happened in Big Brother that. Did you call it a villa?
Did I call it?
Yeah, you just
Have
called
I
it a
been
villa.
Love Island?
Yeah. You just
Islander?
called it a villa.
Damn it.
That's
Yeah. When did
okay.
they do Casa Amor?
Casa Amor. When did the hot new bombshells enter?
Yeah, I mean, not to talk about the current season of Love Island, because I know you're on a different promo tour, but I've only seen snippets and I want to watch it.
It only just started.
Yeah, it only just started. But from what I can tell, there was an entire plot line about a woman just having big boobs. And they brought her in
Yes.
simply because she has big boobs. And they're like, they haven't done any. They're like, that will take care of itself. And it kind of is working.
It is working. Yeah, she loves talking about it. So it works. It works. Yeah, sorry, I was going to say there's so many moments, I think, from Big Brother that's made up part of our pop culture fabric and
Yes.
things that we don't even realise. Like Game on Moles.
Game on Moles.
Is from Big Brother. Oats a la Layla is from Big Brother. Just things that you reference and you forget. There was iconic moments that were formed, and I loved hearing. I believe it was Anna that said "Game on Moles."
I believe it was Anna.
I
that
believe
said
it was
game-
Anna. She
The
did
most formal way anyone's ever spoken about Big Brother. I believe, if my sources are correct, that it was Anna that said, game on, mole.
And she was telling, she did a video for the Big Brother socials where she was explaining that she said it,
Yeah.
doesn't remember saying it,
She doesn't
comes out
remember
on
it.
stage and the audience have signs saying "Game on Moles," yelling at her, calling her a mole.
You'd be like, Jesus,
and she's
they-
like, "What is happening?"
They didn't like me out there, did
yeah,
they?
and having no idea that and that's what I love about it. You could just say something without any intention or dress away and not realize that people love it and run with it.
Because that was like the pre-social media era now. So I feel like people go into reality shows like this with almost like a strategy of like, okay, I do this, I'm going to maybe, get some followers. I want to use it to platform. Like right now, there is like real estate agents on the Gold Coast prepping for the next round of Love Island auditions. Do you know what I mean? Like people are like they're geared, ready to go.
Yeah.
But back then they didn't. They were just like, this is like a cool, weird experiment.
I know what you're saying. I genuinely think, though, that Big Brother is the exception to this because what I love about it is that even all the housemates that have been chosen this year, they're all excited for the experience. They don't talk about winning it and the prize money. It's kind of secondary. The main thing that they want is the experience of being in the house.
Yeah,
And-
but the $250,000, would help the experience.
Oh, absolutely. But it's not their main driving force.
Yeah.
And you don't need to tick any criteria to be in the house other than like over 18 or like
Yeah,
those
exactly,
kind of terms
exactly.
and conditions. Like you don't need to be single. You don't need to be super fit. You
Yeah.
don't need to be
But
hot.
that's why it's
like-
kind of in the casting. I don't know if you had much to do with the casting or got to speak to how they cast it, but that's why it's maybe more fascinating than anything else because it's like, like you look at other dating shows and they're like, we want to get people in that we think will be good matches and date. You're just like, what are the craziest mix of people we can find to throw in that will be entertaining?
Yeah, and what represents a range of Australians? Because when you watch any kind of reality show, you want that person that you feel like you would be friends with.
Yes.
You want that person.
That's so true. I never think about that. But yeah, that is the thing that you connect with. There's the villain, like the heel, but you
Yeah.
need that for entertainment. But you need the people that people are going to connect with, huh?
Yeah, yeah, and the people that you and you say villain because like you kind of I love having somebody that you don't necessarily love at the start, but then are obsessed with by the end. I love that journey.
Yeah.
Where you just follow someone and when they first you're introduced to them, you're like, not
Not for
interested.
me, thank you, bad
and then by
vibes.
the end of the season, you're like, I'm obsessed and I love this person. And you didn't see that coming. I love those moments where you get to see a bit of their heart and their development and how they interact with others. But the other thing that I love about it is you'll have housemates that will be voting for each other because living with them is hard. But from an audience perspective, we love watching them, so we're never going to vote them out.
Yeah,
So
totally.
then there's that whole world of
'Cause they're
like, so my
entertaining.
housemates don't love me, but I've been up for noms 5 weeks in a row and no one's voted me out. So then that kind of plays in your head
Yeah.
and you're like,
How would you play it if you went in? Would you try to be lovable or would you try to be entertaining at the expense of your day-to-day living situation?
I don't think you can. I don't think
You don't think you can game it?
I don't think you can game it. I think it's
you could game it.
I think in this, when you're streaming, when you can stream a show 24/7 the way that you can with Big Brother, I don't think that you can be inauthentic. I don't think you can come in with a game plan because you have to be on 24/7.
I forgot
and
that it's
you can't
24/7.
do that. Like you will trip up and people will see through it. And so I
Yeah,
just don't think you
24/7,
can come in
it's
with
like-
a game plan.
it is
I think
like-
you just have to be authentic.
Yeah, it's like people that go live on TikTok and sleep now, isn't it? It's like that's
It's
what.
literally that. And people are obsessed, so they love it.
Of course,
They
yeah,
watch
it's huge.
them.
I will watch
I'm
this.
watching people eat. Why?
Because, so most mornings I wake up and I just put on news breakfast on my TV as I'm pottering around to have something on there. It's like I'm just going to put Big Brother on and just see what the hell these people
I
are
love
doing.
that. I love the idea that you could be out at 2 a.m., come home and be like, I'm just going to see what's going on in the house. And there could literally
They're
be
doing
something
something
going
pretty similar to you, just sitting on a couch.
on. Eating a kebab.
Eating a kebab. Okay, so we often on this show, what we do, we try to I want to look in people's bank accounts.
Love it.
So have you got some bank transactions you
Yeah,
could show
I
me, some recent
do.
ones?
Yeah.
Prepping for a big work trip, surely there's something fascinating in it. Or is there something boring like, coffees, a suitcase, maybe a nice little American traveler suitcase?
Oh, that's nice.
I thought you need to look after yourself when you're on the road.
I should. You're right. I will. That will be the next transaction that I make. What a great suggestion.
Are you staying in a house or a hotel?
I'll be staying in a hotel
Oh, for how many weeks?
for the duration of the show.
God, it's giving COVID hotel quarantine.
If there's any security guards on my floor, watch out.
You can now have your allocated outside time today. You have 45 minutes to sit in the sun. Yeah, what have you got? What are we looking
Okay.
at?
Well, I have a spray tan of $37.60.
Really?
'Cause I
How
don't-
much is a spray tan?
Actually,
I guess that much. 37.
Well, technically there was 2 payments because I had to pay a deposit, so it was 47.
Okay. 47. Still not that much.
$47.60.
In my head, it cost. This shows how out of the spray tan game I am.
Mm.
I would have guessed $180 to get a spray tan. Is that crazy?
That's ridiculous. It
Really?
only lasts a few days. It's not like a permanent spray tan.
No, but I still don't know how they
Well, okay.
everything costs a lot of money, doesn't it? Like
It does, but I think if you were paying too much for a spray tan, people would just go and buy their
Or you can just rub it on.
You can get some from a pharmacy or
That's
the
true, that's
supermarket
true,
and do
yeah.
it yourself.
Okay.
But the spray tan is like the luxury of someone doing it evenly and getting like all of you back.
Like
the
it-
things
yeah.
that you can't really do on your own.
It's like I could paint my house, but I'll get someone in.
100%.
Totally.
But also, so I'm assuming you've never had a professional spray tan.
I thought you were about to say you've never had your house painted, but so the answer is both. No, I have never had a professional spray tan. Not ruling it out.
It's a horrible experience.
Isn't it?
Because if you're doing it properly, you are in the tiniest room. It's basically a cupboard, reeks of spray tan, and
Yeah,
there's
it
tan all over
stinks.
the wall. The aircon is on high, so all you're hearing is this like.
What? Why do
And
they have the
then
aircon? To dry quicker?
to get rid of the smell, like not an aircon, but a fan filter
Okay.
extract the smell. Then you have someone you've never met before come in and be like, okay, so just put your arm up and so you're butt naked in a paper G-string and a
Jesus
hairnet.
Christ.
And they're spraying you. And then it's where do you go with the small
They
talk?
should pay you to do this, but like it shouldn't.
Yeah.
That sounds traumatic.
It's so, because then they go, where they start doing small talk with you, right?
Of course.
So here's a question. You're
Yep.
butt naked,
Yep.
right? And they're spray tanning you and you're feeling very vulnerable.
Of course.
Because you're butt naked getting
You've got
sprayed
it's just,
tan.
and there's a stranger inches from you.
Like inches from you, and they're making
and
you
an
like
industrial
lunge.
fan go
yeah,
behind.
and they're like lunge.
Lunging? No, come on.
No, they're making you do poses.
Come on.
And then they
you
say
can
to
do some
you-
Bulgarian split squats while we're doing this.
And then they go, so what do you do with yourself?
Oh,
What do you answer?
what would I answer?
What do you answer?
I would say, I don't know what I would say. I would say, I guess I would say comedian. It can't get any weirder. Like, do you know,
Yeah.
normally I have like an excuse. I say I'm a writer or I'm in the media or something, and people are vague and they don't care. But I would probably say comedian.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, don't make a joke about this, is what they would then
they
say.
always
What do
follow
you
up with
say?
that. Well, I get nervous because I'm like, I don't want them to know that I don't want them to see me on TV and then remember them seeing my boobs. So I just
because then they'll be
try-
like next to their friend and they'll
Yes,
they'll,
yeah.
they'll be
and
like,
there's no confidentiality. It's not like a GP where I've signed a waiver
You
where
should-
they can't talk about me.
Yeah.
They can say whatever
yeah.
they want.
And you can't walk in with an NDA to sign because that's weird. They're like,
super
fuck,
weird.
what's going on under her clothes?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm literally just like, oh yeah, no, I work in media, and I shut it down. I like to be super friendly to most people, but when it's something to do where I'm naked, I'm like, shut it down. I don't want any small talk.
I'm so rarely naked around people that like I just don't know how I would handle it.
I went and got a colonoscopy.
Fantastic.
And I was so nervous. I hate like needles and hospitals and everything.
Yep.
And I was really nervous. And so the anaesthetist was trying to calm me down, and so talking to me, and she's like, so what do you do?
What is this? People have got to get other questions.
Other
here.
questions. Ask me my favorite color.
Colonoscopy, you
like,
can't
what are
be
you
like,
excited
what
to
do you-
eat once this colonoscopy's done because you've been eating white food for the last week? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, ask me something
exactly.
like that. What do you do? That's what she asked me. And I said, I'm not going to tell you. And she goes,
You said I'm not going to.
I'm not telling you. And she was really.
Did you say it with a grin and like a bit of fun, or were you
No,
like,
I
dead?
did-
I'm not telling you.
I was just like, I'm not telling you. And I don't even know why I said it. It literally just came out of my body.
Probably because you're getting a colonoscopy
and I was
you're
so
not thinking
nervous.
straight.
I'm like nervous, and like the first thing that came to my, I go, I'm not telling you. And she was like, oh. And I was like, how do I say to her? Because you're gonna see my ass and then one day my face. So let's, you know what I mean? I
Because
just
that is
don't-
because it should never go in that order.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it should be face first, then ass.
And then if we're like maybe gonna get married.
It's just weird to see an ass and then go reverse it to the face. It should be like you see someone's face and at best you think, I wonder what their ass looks like. It should never be I see the ass and be like,
and then go,
I bet they've got a nice
looks
face
like."
as well.
Yeah. But not just my butt. You can see the inside of my ass.
Jesus
That's,
Christ.
You know, that's reserved.
You know what you should have said when they said,
What?
what do you do? You should have said, I review colonoscopies. And then they would have just shut up.
I need to come up with a better better lie of what I do for work.
I don't know what you could possibly do. It's
don't
hard because they will
know.
see you eventually.
I don't know.
You've got to say something super boring.
Yeah,
like
they have no follow-up
That they have
questions.
no follow-up questions. You say, I'm an accountant that specializes in MyOb software.
Yeah, okay. Mild.
No, MyOb.
Oh,
Is that a word? I don't know.
They said mild.
I mean,
software.
mild software might work. I don't know. But I don't have any follow-up questions if someone said that to me.
You know what? Maybe I'll go with I don't have a job.
And then they feel sorry for you.
Yeah, maybe.
Not
Give me some
only
extra
is her
sandwiches
diet's
after
terrible and
colonoscopy.
she's unemployed.
Yeah, yeah.
It's terrible. Okay, that's good. Any other transactions quickly? And then I'm going to let you run off because I know you've got a million interviews to go and do.
Oh, like so many. Do you want to know about my vet bill? Or
Yeah.
what else? have I
That could
got
be a
here?
sad story though.
No, it's not.
Okay.
There's a vet bill, or if we want to stay on like things that are just what I've got to get done before Big Brother.
Yeah,
there's
let's
a,
do that.
There's a bras and things receipt here.
Now we're talking. I love bras and things.
Yeah,
When I was a
you
young
would.
boy, that catalogue was huge for me.
When you
was-
walk past the in the shopping centre and you see the big poster on the
pre-internet
on the wall.
era, as
Yeah.
a young teenage boy who was interested in the female sex, the bras and things logo would spark, and I just see the font, and I would be like, "Oh my god, bras and things." Yeah. How much? Again, I don't know how much a bra is, but I feel I'm wrong on this, and it's gonna be more expensive than I think.
Okay, well, there was a few things that I purchased. So it came at $118.98
Jesus.
because I think what people don't understand that don't have boobs
Yep.
is that what bra you wear is so important, and there's so
It's
much
so
thought
important.
that goes into it. So when you're getting rushed, like hurry up and get ready, you're like, I'm trying to figure out what underwear I'm meant to wear with this top.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I know. No, I do
hard.
know. My girlfriend says this to me quite a lot.
Yes.
She's like, there's more shit that goes into what I'm doing than you dumb idiot who just can put on any 3 items of clothing and it'll be fine.
And then it's fine. So
Yeah.
you got to think about, like, do you want adhesive cups? Do you
Oh.
want just a nipple cover? Do you want tape? Do you want a strapless bra?
Wow.
Do you want a bra with the straps that you can change so that you can make it a halter?
Oh.
And then on top of that, it's then the underwear. Like, do you go no underwear? Do you go Spanx? Do you go a different cut? There's all these things that and the tone, how
tone.
skin color are
The
we
tone
going?
is so important.
The tone.
I say this all the
Yeah,
time, the
it's-
tone.
it's-
Yeah, so $118, it's so expensive.
Yes, it's expensive.
It's hard being a woman.
It's so difficult.
I'm rebranding this podcast to,
It's hard being a woman.
it's like, God damn it, these men have no idea, do they?
They don't know. So next time that you're feeling impatient towards someone, just think about the stress they're under of having to find the right underwear to put on.
No, I will every time.
Even when I
That's
went in-
creepy if I'm thinking that every time I see a person.
So what option did
Yeah,
you go
yeah,
with
because
for today?
I know it must have been hard for you. You know Georgie Tunney, because she
Yeah.
used to work in a bra store.
Oh yeah.
She can look at a person and know their bra cup size. Is that what it's called?
Amazing.
The bra size
The bra
immediately.
size, yeah. And do you know how many women don't wear the right cup?
This is what she
bras?
was saying. She's
Yeah.
like, often people get it wrong.
Yeah.
And it'll change your life.
and
if
they've
you-
never been measured properly.
Yeah.
Just those things that I just assumed what I was, but then I got measured and it blew my mind too.
Blew your mind.
Just those things where you're like, oh, I didn't, like the cup size is one thing and then your bust size is another. And
This is an important conversation
It really
that
is.
needs to be had, and I'm glad we were brave enough
yeah, to go
to
there.
end the podcast on
I
it.
thought you'd be interested in it.
Yeah. No, I just think it's important, and that's just a message for everyone out there. Go get fitted. Go
Yeah,
get measured.
Go get fitted, check your boobs.
It's important. Check your boobs. Hey, so Big Brother starts when? Sunday.
November 9.
When's
November
that?
9.
Not this Sunday. Next Sunday.
No, next Sunday. This Sunday I go to Queensland.
Yeah,
next
and
Sunday it's-
you got the prep.
Yeah.
Learn their names.
I'm learning
That's
their
my
names.
advice. Learn their
Learn
names.
their names.
I can't wait to watch it. You're gonna smash it.
Thanks.
It's gonna be so
I'm
fun.
excited. It's I'm excited for Australia to see the housemates, to see the house. The house looks really, really cool.
Yeah. It's a nice area, the Gold Coast. A lot of
It's
great
so
houses up there.
fun. Yeah, and it's at Dreamworld.
It's at Dreamworld.
It's at Dreamworld. Have you ever? Did you
Is it-
ever see the?
I saw the old one. Isn't it first? You can buy the old one or something. Or people were squatting in the old one or something.
No, people were doing like live streams of the old one.
Oh,
They'd go
okay.
in and it was a bit like dilapidated.
Dilapidated. Yep.
That one.
I don't
that
think I
word.
said it right either.
di-
Dilapidate.
dilapidate.
It looked shit. Dilapidated. Dilapidated?
It was
Am
broken
I saying
down.
it wrong? Am I having an
I
aneurysm?
don't know.
Dilapidated. Dilap?
Dilap. I think you did it right.
Dilap.
Yeah.
It's going to
Lock
be
it
a
in.
great season of Big Brother. Hey, thanks for coming on.
As
I
long as
love
I don't
it.
have to say that word.
You did.
We'll be-
I hope first
Could you
show
ima-
the housemate's energy has been dilapidated. And you're like, dilap.
Damn it, Sam.
Dilap. You just start talking about bra sizes. Everyone's like,
Anyway,
she's
so
gone
I'm
rogue.
wearing adhesive bras and they're slipping off me in this Queensland heat. Am I right?
I think that's good gear. Hey, mate, you're going to smash it. Thanks for coming on the show. Love
Thank
it.
you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.